Good morning, students. Thank you very much, students, for clicking on my video. I'm your Nagini ma'am, chemistry mentor. Today I'm going to discuss about the limiting reagent and excess reagent, students. Okay, in this section, I'm giving the best trick to find the limiting reagent and which is the excess reagent and how to find mole calculations. Clear this one? So this topic is from first PUC, some basic concepts of chemistry, students. Okay, so first of all, I'm taking just one general equation, students. See here, A plus B gives rise to C product. Okay, A plus B gives rise to C product. Here A product, A, B are the reactants, C is the product, students. A reactant I am taking as 1 mole. How many moles I am taking? 1 mole I am taking. See here, A reactant 1 mole, B reactant also 1 mole, C reactant also 1 mole. Okay, that means 1 mole of A, 1 mole of reactant A combined with 1 mole of reactant B, 1 mole of reactant B produces 1 mole of C. Are you following, students? 1 mole of the reactant A combined with 1 mole of B produces 1 mole of C. Clear this one? Okay. Now I am taking here A reactant is 1 mole, B reactant is 3 moles I am taking. Okay, 3 moles. Now see, students, here A reactant 1 mole. Actually 1 mole of A combined with 1 mole of B produces 1 mole of C. Here 1 mole, that means 1 mole of A requires only 1 mole of B. But here how many moles I am taking? 3 moles. Clear, students? If suppose 1 mole of A combined with 1 mole, okay, now produces 1 mole, here I am taking 3 moles. Okay, now actually 1 mole of A requires how many moles of B? Only 1 mole of B, correct? So that means in these 3 moles, only 1 mole is consumed in the reaction. That means 1 mole of A combined with only 1 mole of B, students. 1 mole of B. That means in 3 moles, 2 moles will not react with A reactant. Okay, now. So that means 1 mole of A combined with only 1 mole of B. Remaining 2 moles are which one, students? 2 moles are left over. 2 moles left over. Clear this one? That means 2 moles excess. That means 2 moles will not react with the A reactant. Only 1 mole of the reactant A, 1 mole of the reactant B, both are react with one another. So that means here 1 mole of A requires only 1 mole of B. That means only 1 mole of B consumed, remaining 2 moles excess. Are you following? So that's why we can say that this A reactant is it is a limiting reagent. A reactant is which one, students? A reactant is limiting reagent. It is a limiting reagent. Okay, and here B reactant, here 2 moles left over. These 2 moles will not react with A mole, A reactant. So that's why this B reactant we are considering as a B reactant is which one, students? It is the excess reagent. Are you following? So excess reagent, that means which is completely consumed in the reaction. A reactant is completely consumed, 1 mole only. But B reactant only 1 mole is consumed. But here remaining 2 moles not consumed. They are not react with the reactant A. So that's why 2 moles are left over. So that's why it is excess. That's why B reactant is the excess reagent, students. Are you clear? Now I am giving the definition, see, students. What is the limiting reagent? What is the limiting reagent? What is the limiting reagent? Limiting reagent. What is the limiting reagent, students? The reactant which is completely consumed is called the limiting reagent. The reactant which is completely consumed, okay, completely consumed is called limiting reagent. Clear, students? Is called limiting reagent. Yes. Now A reactant, here 1 mole, here also I am taking 1 mole. So 1 mole is consumed. It is completely consumed. But B mole, here actually 1 mole only should consume. But here 3 moles, when I am taking 3 moles, here 1 mole only consumed. That means 1 mole of A combined with only 1 mole of B. Only 1 mole of B. Remaining 2 moles remaining 2 moles excess. That's why it is B is acting as excess reagent, A is acting as limiting reagent. The reactant which is completely consumed in the reaction is called limiting reagent. What is excess reagent, students? Which is not completely consumed and left over at the end of the reaction. Now see students, here 2 moles are excess, correct? 2 moles are left over. So that's why B is the excess reagent. What is excess reagent, students? Excess reagent. What is excess reagent? The reactant which is not completely, sorry students, not completely consumed, which is not completely consumed in the reaction, okay, is calling as excess reagent. Yes, B reactant is not completely consumed, here 2 moles are left over. Are you following? So that's why we are taking as a excess reagent. Understood, students? See here, one more example I am giving, Nana. See here, A plus B gives rise to AB. Suppose here A reactant is 1 mole, B reactant also 1 mole, AB also 1 mole. Okay, now if suppose here I am taking 3 moles, okay, A is the 3 moles and B reactant is 1 mole I am taking. Now see students, actually 1 mole of B combined with 1 mole of A, correct? So 1 mole of B combined with 1 mole of A produces 1 mole of AB. Here how many moles of A given? 3 moles given. So that means in 1 mole of B combined with only 1 mole of A, Nana. That means here excess 3 moles, here excess how many moles? 2 moles. In this 3 moles only 1 mole only consumed. That means in the reaction, that means 1 mole of reactant B combined with 1 mole of reactant A. That means remaining 2 moles of reactant A will not react with the B reactant. Are you following? That means it is not consumed in the reaction. It is left over. It is excess. How many excess here? 2 moles are excess. 2 moles of B excess. Understanding? So that's it is an excess reagent. Clear this one? So which is excess reagent, students? A is the excess reagent. It is the excess reagent. How much excess, students? This one, how much left over? 2 moles. Clear this one? 2 moles are excess. Now coming to the B, which one, students? B is the limiting reagent. 1 mole actually, and next also 1 mole only. So 1 mole only consumed. Are you following? So 1 mole, it is completely consumed in the reaction. So that's why here B reactant, B reactant will call it as limiting reagent. Understood, Amma? So what is the definition, students? The reactant which is completely consumed is called limiting reagent. The reactant which is not completely consumed in the reaction is called excess reagent, students. Clear this one? Now see students, in this section I am going to discuss about the mole calculations, students. Mole calculations. Now see here, I will give the best trick, students, to find these problems. Okay, to how to find excess reagent, limiting reagent, and how to find the number of moles. See here question, for the reaction A plus 2B gives rise to C, 5 moles of A and 8 moles of B will produce. How many moles of C is produced? How many moles of C will get, students? So that is the question. A plus 2B gives rise to C given. Now see students, solution. A plus 2B gives rise to C. Okay, now. So here 5 moles of A and 8 moles of B. Okay, now 5 moles of A and 8 moles of B will produce how many moles of C is asking question. Okay, now. So A number of moles 5 given, B number of moles 8 given. How many moles of C will get is asking question. So that means it is mole to mole calculation, students. Okay, now. So before going to do this problem, students, I will give the best trick to remember. Okay, now to calculate easily this type of problems. Okay, Nama. Now see students, what is the best trick? See here, best trick. Now see students, what is the best trick here? First you have to take the given number of moles. Okay, Nama, given number of moles. Okay, next what you have to take, given number of moles. After that, here according to the equation, how many number of moles, or we can take stoichiometric coefficients also. Clear? So what we are taking, students, number of stoichiometric coefficients according to the equation. How many moles are there? 1 mole, 2 mole, 1 mole, correct? So that is given number of moles. And now see, students, given number of moles. Here how many moles given in the question, that you have to take given number of moles and the number of moles present in the equation. Okay na? Number of moles in equation. Okay, next, suppose I am taking, this is the I'm giving the number, letter, one letter I am giving, this is A and this is B. Now in this third place I'm taking as A by B, students. Okay na? A by B is nothing but given number of moles by number of moles in the equation. Are you following? Number of moles in the equation, that is A by B. And next thing, what you have to calculate, students, number of A by B. After that you have to find the number of moles calculation. Clear? Mole to mole calculation. Clear this one? So this you have to remember, students, this trick. Okay now, this trick, if you practice this trick, if you remember, you can easily find this type of problem, students. Understanding? So this is the very very important trick, Nana, to find the excess reagent and the limiting reagent, and next mole calculations. Clear? So here A reactant number of moles given, B reactant number of moles given, we have to find the number of moles of C. Understanding? So what you have to do first, given number of moles. Okay, now first you have to write the given number of moles. Next step, what you have to do, number of moles in equation, how many moles given in the equation, that you should write. And next, A by B. A by B means that is given number of moles by number of moles in the equation. And later you have to calculate mole. Okay, number, how many moles you have to find. Now see, students, this trick I am applying here. This trick, this is very very important trick, students. Understood? So please remember this trick. Now we are doing the problem. See here, A plus 2B gives rise to C, Nana. So first what I am doing, given number of moles. How many moles given, students, in the question? 5 moles of A, 8 moles of B. Understanding? So what I am doing first, A is I am taking here, A, first one, A step I am doing. Okay, A step. What is A step, students? What we have to do? A step, given number of moles. So how many number of moles are there in the question? What given? Number of moles of A, number of moles of B given. 5 moles, 8 moles. So A is how many moles? 5 moles given. B how many moles? 8 moles given. Okay, now we have to find the C moles. So that's a question mark. Understood? First step completed. Only we are writing the given number of moles. A number of moles, B number of moles. How many given, you have to write. Next, second step, what? Number of moles in the equation. Number of moles present in the equation. Now see, students, in the equation, how many moles are present? Now we are writing the B step. Okay, now what is the B step, students? See here, in B step, A, how many moles of A is there in the given equation? 1 mole. Before this reactant, 1 number is there, so that's why it is 1 mole. B reactant before, 2 moles are there, so that's why take 2 moles. And C reactant before, 1 mole, 1 number is there, that is 1 mole. So number of moles in the equation completed. And next, what is the third step, students? A by B we have to do. A by B. Now in the third step, I am going to calculate A by B equation. A means what, students? Given number of moles. B means what, students? Number of moles in the equation. Number of moles in equation. Now A by B. What students? 5 by 1. Next, 8 by 2. Here, 8 by 2. Oh, this 2 only we have to calculate, students. Okay na? So now 5 by 1 is nothing but how much, students? 5. 8 by 2 is nothing but 4. Are you clear? 5 by 1 is 5. 8 by 2 is equal to 4. Now in these two values, students, 5 and 4, which is the smallest value, students? Which is the minimum value? 4, correct? Which is the minimum value? 4. So that's why this 4 is the 4, which one students? B reactant. So that's why which is the minimum in this reaction, A by B ratio. Okay, now when we calculated A by B, which reactant we are getting the minimum value, that is acting as a limiting reagent, student. So that's why here which is acting as a limiting reagent, Nana? B is acting as a limiting reagent. Clear, students? Which is the limiting reagent now? B is the limiting reagent. Clear this one? It is the limiting reagent. It is less, correct? It is less present in the equation. So for after A by B calculation, what you have to check, students? Which is the smallest value, that that reactant is acting as a limiting reagent. So it is the limiting reagent. Now we have to find the mole calculation. Clear this one? So B is the limiting reagent and A is which one, students? A is the excess reagent, students. So one is limiting reagent means another one is excess reagent. Clear? A is the excess reagent. Okay, now see, students, we have to find the mole calculation. Now what is the mole calculation? See here, number of moles of A by, I am writing as number of moles of A by B. Okay, na, number of moles of A by B. B which one, students? Number of moles in the equation. Okay, na, number of moles in the equation. B which one? I am taking as B. Okay, and next number of moles of B by, again what you have to take? B. And next number of moles of C by B. B is what indicates, students, here? B means number of moles. Clear? Number of moles in the equation. Okay, now number of moles in the equation. Now what you have to find here? 5 moles of A and 8 moles of B given. We have to find the number of moles of C. I am going to find the number of moles of C. And one more point you have to remember, students, always limiting reagent only decides the amount of the product, or it only limiting reagent decides the number of moles of the product is formed. Clear this one? So that's what I am trying to see here. What is the trick you have to remember here? Limiting reagent, only limiting reagent decides the amount of product produced. Clear this one? Amount of product produced. Okay, Nama? So this point you have to remember, students, amount of product produced. So which one is deciding? Limiting reagent decides the amount of product produced. Now see, which is limiting reagent? B reactant is limiting reagent. So by using this B, we have to find the number of moles of C, students, because B is the limiting reagent. It decides the number of moles of C. Okay, by using this one, we can find the number of moles of C. That means only limiting reagent decides the number of moles of the product, or the amount of the product produced. Clear this one? So that's why I am taking this two relation. Are you clear this one? Now this two relation I am taking, students, this two relation, because it is the limiting reagent. We have to find the number of moles. So what you can take, students? Number of moles of B by B is equal to number of moles of C by B. Now substitute, students, number of moles of B. Number of moles of B, how many, students? How many moles given? Number of moles of B is nothing but A, Nana. Okay, and also we can write it as this one, A by B, A by B, A by B. Okay, this is also A by B. Also we can take. Understanding? Number of moles of A is nothing but given number of moles, and B is nothing but number of moles in the equation. A by B, A by B, A by B. So that's the number of moles of B. How much, students? Here 8 by 2. Correct? Here number of moles of B. B is this is number of moles of B. It is which one, students? B. What we are taking? A by B. Correct? So this is A, B, A by B I am doing. Here, but again A by B I am doing, students, here also. Okay, A by B, A by B, A by B. A is what, students? Given number of moles, given number of moles. That is which number of moles? A number of moles, B number of moles, C number of moles. Clear? So that means what we can take, students? Here, Na by B. Na by B means how much, Nana? Na means number of moles of A, 5 by 1. This is 8 by 2. So this is which one, students? This is the 5 by 1. This is which one? 5 by 1. This is 5 by 1, A by B. This is number of moles of B, 8 by 2. Clear? This is 8 by 2. This is number of moles of C. Number of moles of C by this we don't know. Na? So that's why I am taking as number of moles of C only by how much, students? Number of moles of C by B. B value how much? 1. Clear? These are all the B values. Means number of moles present in the given equation. Okay, na? See here, NB by B is equal to NC by B. This two relation I am taking. NB is how much, students? 8 by 2. So I am taking as 8 by 2 is equal to NC A by B. This NC by B. NC by B is nothing but NC by 1. NC by 1. Clear? Now we have to find it. How many moles of C? Number of moles of C, how much, students? Number of moles of C is equal to 4 moles. Clear this one? So how to find it, students? Same here, A by B we done, which is limiting and excess reagent. So same A by B again you have to take, but A indicates what? Given number of moles of A, B, C. So that's a number of moles of A by B. B is what, students? Number of moles given, number of moles present in the equation. Okay, na? So number of Na by B, Nb by B, Nc by B. Are you understanding? Na is nothing but A by B, A by B, A by B. A is arrow number of moles of A. A is arrow number of moles of B. This is number of moles of C. By B. B value how much? 1, 2, 1. Here what there? That values we are taking. So we have to find only number of moles of C. We know that number of moles of B. B is the limiting reagent. That's a B only decides the amount of the product formed. So that's a this two relation I am taking. So number of moles of B, that is how much, students? 8 by 2. Clear? 8 by 2, 8 by 2, A by B. Okay, A by B, 8 by 2, and this is A by B, that is NC by 1, NC is equal to 4, students. Clear this one? This is the number of moles of C is equal to 4 none. So which is the option correct, students? Here 4 moles, which is the correct one? B option is correct one. Understood? 4 moles of C. So you have to remember here given number of moles. Next number of moles present in the equation. Okay, na? So number of moles present in the equation 1 to 1. Next this by this one, A by B, mole to mole calculation. So here in the first step we done given number of moles. Number of moles how much, students? What given? 5 moles, 8 moles given, that you write. B what, students? Number of moles in the equation 1, 2, 1. A by B, this by this by this, over. So then we can find the up to here we can identify limiting and excess reagent. After that you have to find mole calculation. So that's the number of moles of A by B, number of moles of B by B, number of moles of C by B. Okay, na? So Na, Nb, Nc is our students, which one? A. So but again the same thing, A by B, A by B, A by B you have to take. So 5 by 1, 5 by 1, 8 by 2. This we don't know now. That's a NC by 1 only I am taking. Okay, so this is the this is about the mole calculation, students. Now one more problem I am going to discuss, students. See here, second problem. See Nana, this one, the number of moles of C and D produced on mixing 5 moles of A and 7 moles of B are respectively 3A plus 5B is equal to 7C plus 9D, 9 moles and 11 moles. These are the options given, 4 options, A, B, C, D options given, students. Now which is the correct one? We have to find it. See here, first what is the equation given, that you write first, student. Solution: 3A plus 5B, 3A plus 5B gives rise to 7C plus 9D. Now what is the trick, students? Here what is the trick? I told you what is the trick. What is the trick? Given number of moles. Okay, na? Given number of moles. Next number of moles in the equation. Number of moles in the equation. Next one, this is A, this is B. Then third step, A by B. Next one, mole to mole calculation. Clear this one? Mole to mole calculation. Okay, Namma? So total here 4 steps I discussed you. First you have to take the given number of moles. Given number of moles, students. So how many number of moles given, Nana? Here given number of moles. Here see, C number of moles, A moles, B moles given. A moles how many given? 5 moles given. This is 5 moles, and B 7 moles given. Clear? So first given number of moles, right? Given number of moles. So given number of moles, how much, students here? A is how much? 5 moles given. B is 7 moles given. C and D we have to find. So that's a question mark. And next, second step, which one? Number of moles in the equation. So how many moles are there in the equation, students? This is A, correct? This is A. Okay, this is A. Now I am taking the B. B is which one, students? The number of moles in the equation. The number of moles in the equation. Number of moles in the equation, how many, students? A number of moles 3, B number of moles 5, and C number of moles 7, D number of moles 9. Second step over. Now A by B, third step. So what you have to do? A by B you have to do. So A by B, here what you will get? 5 by 3, 7 by 5. Okay, now 5 by 3, 7 by 5. Now in these two values, which we are getting the minimum value, that is the limiting reagent. Which is the more? That is the excess reagent, students. Okay, now 5 by 3 value how much, Nana? 5 divided by 3. How much? 1.66. So how much this answer? 1.66. And next 7 divided by 5. 7 divided by 5. How much, Nana? 1.4. Now which is the smallest value, students, in these two values? Which is the smallest? This one is the smallest, correct? This one is the smallest. That means this is which one? B reactant, correct? So that's a, so it is the B reactant is which one? It is the limiting reagent. Are you following? It is the limiting reagent. Which is the smallest value in these two? That is the limiting reagent. And A is which one, students? A is the excess reagent. Clear, Amma? A is the excess reagent, students. Understood? So next we have to find the moles. Number of moles of C, number of moles of D you have to find. Again same thing, students. You have to take A by B, A by B. Okay, A by B. So that means here what you have to take again? 5 by 3, 7 by 5. Here this number of moles we don't know na. 5 by 3, 7 by 5, and this one I'm taking as number of moles of C. In this place also number of moles of D we have to find. So as it is I'm taking. See here, 5 by 3, 7 by 5, number of moles of C by 7, number of moles of D by 9. Okay na, like that I'm writing, students. See here, number of moles of how much, Nana? Number of moles of A by 3. Okay, now I am writing as direct step. 5 by 3 is equal to, this is 5 by 3. And next B, how many moles, students? B is number of moles of how much given? 7. 7 by 5. And this one number of moles of C by 7, number of moles of D by 9. Are you understanding? So this A by B only as it is I am writing. 5 by 3, 7 by 5. This number of moles of C by 7, number of moles of D by 9. As it is I am writing, students. Okay, D by 9. Okay, now calculate, students. We know that limiting reagent only decides the formation of the product, students. Amount of the product or number of moles of the product. Which is the limiting reagent? Which is the limiting reagent, students? This one, B reactant. Correct now? This is the A reactant, this is B reactant, this is C, this is D product. So this is the limiting reagent. Are you clear? So this is the limiting reagent. From this one we have to find the C and D number of moles. So that's why I'm taking first, I'm going to calculate the number of moles of C by using this one, because limiting reagent only decides the amount of the product. So that's why I'm taking the relation between this one and this one. These two relation I'm taking, students. Okay, now how to write, students? 7 by 5 is equal to number of moles of C by 7. Are you clear? This one, number of moles of C by 7. How much, Nana? Number of moles of C is equal to how much? 49 by 5. Clear? 49 by 5. So that means how much you will get? 49 divided by 5. How much, Nana? 9.8 we got. 9.8. Okay, this many moles are present. Number of moles of C is equal to 9.8 moles. Now we have to find the number of moles of D now. But again we have to calculate from number of moles of D from limiting reagent, that is 7 by 5. Again, now which one step we are taking? For 7 by 5 and this one we are taking. Clear up? Now these two relation I am taking, students. See here, to calculate the number of moles of D. So what we are taking? 7 by 5 is equal to number of moles of D by 9. So number of moles of D is equal to 63 by 5. Correct? Now 63 by 5. See, Nana, 63 divided by 5. How much, Nana? 12.6. 12.6 moles. Clear this one? This is the 12 point. This is the number of moles of D, Nana. Number of moles of D. 12.6 moles. Clear this, students? Number of moles C. Number of moles of C 9.8 moles. Number of moles of D 12.6 moles. Now see, students, which is the option correct? 9.8 to 12.6. See here, which option is correct? 9.8 moles and 12.6 moles. This option is the correct answer. Are you following? Understood? So just you remember this trick, students. You can easily calculate this type of problem. That means reactant number of moles we know that. Then product number of moles we have to find. That means mole to mole calculations. Understanding? So like this you have to practice, students. Given number of moles and the number of moles in the equation. This is A. If suppose I am taking as A, this is I am taking as B. Then third step, A by B. In the fourth step, mole to mole calculation. Well, again this also A by B only, students. Understanding? A by B. This is also mole to mole calculation also we are doing. A by B. Correct? Like this. And which is the product we have to find? That you have to take the X. We have to find it by X by B. Clear, Amma? So like this you have to find. I hope you understood this video, students. If you like this video, please like, share, comment and subscribe my channel, Nana. Thank you very much, students.